When they had finished eating, Jesus said to Simon Peter, "Simon, son of John, do you love me more than these?" "Yes, Lord," he said. "You know that I love you." Jesus said, "Feed my lambs." Again, Jesus said, "Simon, son of John, do you love me?" He answered, "Yes, Lord, you know that I love you." Jesus said, "Take care of my sheep." The third time he said to him, "Simon, son of John, do you love me?" Peter was hurt because Jesus asked him the third time, "Do you love me?" He said, "Lord, you know all things. You know that I love you." Jesus said, "Feed my sheep. Verily, truly, I tell you, when you were younger, you dressed yourself and went where you wanted. But when you are old, you will stretch out your hands, and someone else will dress you and lead you to where you do not want to go." Today, you have the chance to feed the sheep who dedicated their lives to feeding and caring for others. Your gift will be given to the retired ministers who gave everything they had over the years to the cause of Christ and the mission of the gospel. They were your comfort, and now you can comfort them. This morning, the voice of Jesus is saying to you, "Church, do you love me? Feed my sheep."
The Bible gives us a pointed instruction in Hebrews 13:7. As recorded in the New Living Translation, it says, "Remember your leaders who taught you the Word of God. Think of all the good that has come from their lives and follow the example of their faith." It's a feeling and an urge that we naturally have in our hearts because of our love and appreciation for the men and women who have gone before us, taught us, and brought us to where we are. If I could sit with you today and ask you about the pastoral families who have influenced your life, I have no doubt you could quickly share with me their names, the images of their preaching or teaching, or just them talking with you would come to mind. We're blessed to be able to feed those who have fed us. Retired Ministers and Widows Appreciation Sunday gives us that opportunity. And our plan is to put together the offerings that you and your church will send, place 25% of it aside for use when our retired folks have emergency situations, and divide the other 75% among all our retired ministers and widows as a Christmas offering. I really believe it would please the Lord if we could give each of them at least a $100 gift at Christmas time. We distribute every penny of your offerings to these faithful men and women, and we don't keep anything back for expenses. Let me say one thing more. If by chance you are a retired minister or widow viewing this video, I want to thank you for your ministry. So much good has come from your life, and you have left us an example of faith. I offer you the gratitude of the Church of God around this world, and I commend you for your commitment. The retired ministers and widows of the Church of God, you are a treasure.